Oh, hey there, neighbor. It seems the fates or the algorithm wanted you to see this. You know, fate's a funny thing. On one hand, I was dinking around with this new portal from Creator Insights on finding our purpose in life. At the exact same time, my good friend is going through it, wants to give up. Inspiration was sparked, and well, as silly as it sounds, I thought it might help her. And some of you. Leave it to fate, as it were. Because if you're seeing this, you're probably going through it too, like my friend. Let's find out my take on what the ancestors thought our purpose in life is. Now then, I usually quote the Nordic saga. 150 different tales passed down from generation to generation by the skalds. But it didn't feel right. No, not tonight. Not for this. There's this really old saying from the Havamal. Cattle die, kinsmen die, and you, yourself, you too must die. But one thing that never dies? The fair fame of one who has earned it. One of my favorites, one that I almost got tattooed. A verse I would recite to myself on Green Ramp, or wherever we were loading on a bird from before we jumped out of it while I was in the Army. A reminder that we, our loved ones, and those around us are temporary, and that what we do in life, what accomplishments we make, the honor we accumulate, that lives on. Now then, many of you know me. I've done some pretty big things, raised thousands of dollars for charity, helped thousands of homeless, done some pretty amazing feats of strength. But as I thought about it, I thought about my friend and the children she's raising. Subsequently, the children that I'm raising. More than likely, children that you're raising. You know, a feat of, let's call it patience, many parents go through, and it's often taken for granted. What one might call a little thing. But is it truly a little thing? With every story and bit of knowledge that you pass on, every little bedtime story that you read, that's bringing legacy, bringing you honor. Therefore, even the little things count. Even ones we take for granted. We all remember our parents, don't we? So be mindful of how you raise your children and the legacy you leave behind. Little subtle legacy seeds could inspire your child to be someone great or do something great. No, most likely they won't know the struggles you went through because you don't tell them. More than likely, when you're gone, you'll be referred to as quietly strong, resolute. And don't forget, the internet is forever. I hope my great-grandkids see this. So, what kind of legacy are you leaving? Is it one of genuineness, of honor, or one of intentional disingenuousness for clicks, views, and likes? Is that what you'll be remembered for out here on Freyr's Internet? So, neighbor, what will you be remembered for? Tell me what you're most proud of in the comments. People read my comments. And not to humble brag, but I'm always taken aback when people said it was an honor to meet me after we met, spoke, or that they've known me, shared a meal or other hospitality, or just helped them get through a tough time. I struggle and try really hard to live up to that Havamal verse that I used to recite as a paratrooper in the U.S. Army. We will never truly know how we are remembered, nor will we know at what speed we are forgotten. To bring this back full circle, what is our purpose in life? The legacy of our deeds, both honorable and dishonorable. Each action, a pebble in a pond causing ripples. The odd thing is, you can't see how far ripples go. So the size of your stone, or the quality at which you or others deem is more weighty than another, isn't seen. And even the little things can have a great impact. And I don't know about you, neighbors. That brings me a little hope. These tough times you're going through, they'll remember. They're watching how you go through it. Oh yes, that's a pebble too. So you and I and all of us must fight. Long live the fighters, finding their purpose and the legacy they leave. Just something to think about, and I'll see you around the neighborhood.